Today we're hiking to Michigan Lake and Snow Lake via the American Lakes Trail in State Forest State Park, Colorado. But we're also going to hike to the lakes via a trail that doesn't have an official name. When we reach the tundra, we keep going to Thunder Pass and Snow Lake. I've combined 3 different hikes into this one video.
So right now I'm just waiting to go on the trail.
Today is July the 12th, and we started at the official American Lakes trailhead, where I had to wait for about 30 minutes for 4 bull moose to get out of the way. Moose are one of the most dangerous and unpredictable animals we have in the lower 48, and some experts consider them even more dangerous than grizzly bears. So always keep your distance and never approach them. The American Lakes Trail follows an old single-track road for the first couple of miles or more, crosses the Michigan Ditch, and finally turns into a proper hiking trail a mile or so before timberline. It was so beautiful up there on the tundra that a month later I decided to hike it again via a different route. As of 2023, this alternate route didn't have an official name, but I'm confident that this trail will wow you, so I hope you'll stick with me to the end and when we scramble up to Snow Lake at 11,520 feet. Before we start hike number 2, I hope you'll hit that like button. Google Analytics is telling me I need more thumbs up, so please hit that now, and here we go. Thanks.
Okay, and here I am parked at the Crags restroom for the Crags campground. There's about 2 parking spots here. So the Crags campground is tents only. You can sleep in your vehicle if you just have like a van or something, but no trailers allowed in here. Hey, so today I'm doing the American Lakes Trail from the Crags campground in State Forest State Park. Campground is right down there behind me. I've done it by the other main trailhead, and I wanted to do it a different way. Starts out pretty steep. This morning it was 34 degrees. In Walden it was 36 degrees in State Forest State Park, and yeah, it's August the 9th. Getting a beautiful view of Iron Mountain as we come up here. So we don't go that way, looks like we go up there. I'm going to start a series of switchbacks. Okay, looks like I've reached the Michigan Ditch Trail. It's actually a little spur off the Michigan Ditch Trail. This is the Michigan Ditch Trail. So the Michigan Ditch is a project that diverts the water from the mountains here to the Front Range of Colorado and Fort Collins and places like that. There's the little road we came up that leads you to the trail that takes you down to the Crags campground. This is the Michigan Ditch Trail, and we're going to carry on up here. It's hard to see, but here we have a moose track. So whenever you're hiking out here, it's good to keep in mind that moose and bears also use these trails. Yeah, State Forest State Park requires that you keep your dog on a leash, as do most parks, except for those dog parks, of course. And it's not to punish you, it's to protect you and your dog from wildlife, and to protect the wildlife from your dog. Okay, well this is kind of a steep hike. As you can see, you see a lot more of Iron Mountain behind me now. So the crags just came into view. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. So this is the debris field from the crags, and it absolutely amazes me. It's huge. There are a lot of moose tracks along this section of trail. Hey moose! So I can certainly see why moose prefer to use the trail in this section. This is steep. I guess the potential for even a moose to break its leg is pretty good here. Look at the views of Iron Mountain now. So this is the crags behind me, and then over here is Highway 14. That goes east towards Fort Collins, and that way goes west towards where I work, probably about 11 miles from here. You wouldn't want to slip here, that is steep. There go the first people I've met on the trail today. So here we are, we just topped out on the tundra. Over here is Iron Mountain, and then over here we have Thunder Mountain and Lulu Mountain. So we're almost at the intersection with the American Lakes Trail. You can see the trail right there. Alright, we are at the junction with the American Lakes Trail. This trail that goes to the Crags Campground actually doesn't have an official name as of 2023. I think they're thinking of calling it the Crags Trail. Very appropriate. The future will tell. This is Michigan Lake, and up there is Snow Lake. So as much as I'd like to do Snow Lake, I actually just looked at the time and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's a bit late for doing that. So I think I'm going to go and do Thunder Pass instead, which is over here. here I am at the border of Rocky Mountain National Park at Thunder Pass. I have seen a total of 7 people and 2 tiny toddlers. That's it. And look at this. Isn't it just incredible? That's Lulu Mountain right there. Well, I've come 4.65 miles and almost 1,600 feet. And what goes up must go down. That's where we were. Alright, we made it back to the Crags campground.
Next up is our scramble up to Snow Lake. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe and like button, and thank you.
Hi. So it's a cold day. It's been 32 degrees the last 2 mornings when I got up. So I figured I'd better get Snow Lake in before it starts some snow up here. It's September 6th, and behind me here, I can't really see it in the camera, there is Snow Lake, and that's where we're going today. It's a steep scramble up. Getting a better view of our scramble up now. So here's the top of what we have to climb over, and I can just make out the trail winding its way up here. Hey, so I decided to have a little snack by the lake before I went up there, and I also took some ibuprofen in preparation. Hey, here goes. There's still some columbines clinging to life here. Woo. This is steep. Ooh, big step. I'm coming to the top of something here. I hope it's it. Here goes. Oh no, not it, not yet. I can see the snow now. We're almost there. This is loose scree.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please share, like, comment, and visit the description below for more info and ways to say thanks. Also, there are more video links coming up. Thanks for joining me, and happy trails!
Here's a little reminder. You never know when your day's going to come or where, so you better enjoy it while you can. Look at that, right in the middle of the trail.